Our tired troops are fighting hard to capture the last important settlements on this sector of the front line. The village of Alexandrovka is being captured right now, and this will secure us a road leading northwards. But sitting on the main road towards Leningrad is the village of Izvos. It is still an obstacle that needs to be overcome. Hello there, and welcome to the continuation of our raging Bridgehead campaign and Graviteam Tactics Mius-Front. Last time we fought the battle for Alexandrovka up here in the north, and today we are supposed to fight the battle for, well, this little creek here, south of Izvos. So that next turn we can go and capture this town. But will the enemy even attempt to fight us here? Or will they retreat? Let's see. And indeed, the enemy decided to accept this battle and to fight it. I guess they had nowhere to run, and so they are doomed. I have a crap ton of units, powerful units I might add, and the enemy does not really stand a chance. So we will start with a nice serving of artillery shells, and then we will follow up with the main course, an attack by infantry and half-tracks. I do have a lot of tanks standing by, but I will observe the situation and then get the tanks involved as required. So let's speed up time a bit until we have the first results here. This will be a zero-in fire mission, so we won't see any actual shells landing. But in just a few minutes the fun will start. Actually, this might be a real strike now. Oh yeah. So here we have the first artillery strikes of the day. We do also have light field howitzer battery standing by in the back there. This is something that I will try. I did not try to do this yet. This will be interesting. So this is the battery, and next to the battery I have parked a Panzer III, and this Panzer III has a half duplex radio. So he cannot transmit, but he can receive. And when the commander here of the tank company spots enemy targets, maybe he can relay those coordinates via radio to his other tank, who will then in turn relay them to the battery. Because this guy, he has a full duplex radio, so he can send and receive. I don't know if this will work, but I thought it'd be interesting to try this. Okay, and his second tank is broken anyway, so it doesn't matter if he stays in the back there. In the back there I do have, well, let's call them reserves. So if things should go sour, I have a fallback option. Now, let's increase the time acceleration again. Adjustment fire failed, okay. This observer failed his mission, he was not able to correct the fire. Doesn't matter though, it doesn't matter too much, we will have more than enough shells raining down in this area. Let's increase it again, new artillery strike back here. Good. And yeah, the first shells are landing uncomfortably close to my own units. Please stop that. That was not planned, and we are spotting our first targets. Oh, and I might have taken a loss here. Okay, first target spotted by the tanks. The tanks are now engaging with machine guns. What do we have there? I guess it's just enemy infantry for now. Yeah, they do have positions actually. They have trucks. Maybe this is a supply unit. This is very possible. More artillery landing. Good, good, good. There's a lot more artillery coming. Once the first round of strikes has been finished, I think I can start to move my men forward. Well, this is really damn close to my own units. Okay. More time acceleration. Oh. That's friendly fire. Did I lose anybody? No? Wow, that's a miracle. We are just plastering this area. And now these machine guns here are opening up. it. You can see the bullets arcing towards their target. This is quite nice. At this range, the machine gun is so much superior to anything that the enemy apparently has waiting for us. Doesn't seem to be much. Oh, enemies much closer than we thought. Look at this. Enemies in this forest. Oh, they have a position here. That's nice. And they are shooting back. Let me make an educated guess. This guy will not be shooting back for very long. Now let's actually check if my scheme with the light field howitzers in the back works. So if we turn on the command hierarchy and we come to my tanks here, is it you? No, it's you. You are sending orders back, yes, to your second tank. You are. So that part is working. But is this tank giving orders to the battery commander nearby? No, he's not. Okay. Here we have a break in the chain of command. Although they are in the same unit, so I thought this would work. Unfortunately, it doesn't. A shame. More artillery strikes back here in the forest. Yeah, there might be more enemies there. Okay, I think this artillery strike here is still ongoing. So there's still artillery landing where I would move my troops. We have to wait for that to finish. But let me think about how I will approach this. So we have to sweep this forest here, obviously. And maybe I can start to do that now. Which unit do we have here? It's you guys. Half-tracks are standing by. But you are supposed to go out there into the open. Who is this unit? Ah, you guys, you are perfect to sweep this forest. Yes, I will have you do this. Okay. Everybody dismount. Prepare to advance. Once you're dismounted, I want you guys to attack this position. Single file. Do not go fast. You are free to maneuver, yes. The infantry will not move behind the vehicles, because I want the vehicles to support, not necessarily to be in front and get shot at. And we will do it like this. Go. Let's get rolling. Oh, lots of heavy artillery landing. Excellent. Excellent, absolutely excellent. Okay, at least one of my tanks took a shot through the trees. And the artillery landing back there in the forest is pretty much on point, I think. So that's good. Oh, and this truck has to be excluded from the attack, obviously. Go without the truck, please. So just you, and you. You are to do this. Go in there, go get them. There's a lot of them, and they are currently in the process of leaving their position and running. Which makes them super easy targets for the machine guns. And I do have a bunch of anti-tank guns here, which will also take some shots at them. Yes, please do. Ah, this is wonderful. Load, aim, and fire, maybe? Don't be shy. I guess they lost the target. Oh no, they didn't. Good job. Wonderful. Give them hell. This battle will not be long. this battle will not be long at all. These enemies here will be super suppressed right now. And here comes my infantry with the half-tracks. Just advancing towards them. And this is something where the half-tracks are really super useful. Mopping up operations. Just mopping up stragglers. Already hurt and beaten enemies. This is what they are really excelling at. Still artillery landing here in the open. I need this to finish so that I can move more half-tracks across and begin an attack on the other forest back there in the distance. But so far so good. Let me actually turn off the command hierarchy again. It's too cluttered otherwise. Okay. Maybe I should tell these guys to move cautiously. Because I see some of them are getting way ahead of themselves. And I do want to minimize my losses. So yeah, do move cautiously. There's still enemies alive in this forest, they are just suppressed. Not dead. Yeah, this guy for example. Well, okay, I'm changing my mind. It looks like these guys are retreating, so let's pursue. Wow, this guy is getting lit up. He's just getting lit up by everybody. Everybody's shooting at this guy. And he's shooting at somebody. I'm surprised that he isn't super suppressed right now. I mean, if I was him, I'd probably be on the floor crying. There's no way that he can survive this if he doesn't surrender. Yeah, the enemies are scattered inside the forest. We are receiving really good fire support from all directions. And we have multiple dead enemies already. They are being picked off one by one. This guy here... Ah yeah. I always find this funny. And he finished him off. First he beat him with the rifle and then he finished him off. You are getting a close combat medal. If you survive this, of course. Ah, there's still some left. This was a big unit. But yeah, they are without a chance. The anti-tank guns are still shooting into the forest. Machine guns from the other side. Half-tracks and soldiers advancing. These guys are really not having a good time. Dying one by one. This is their fate. Can try to resist, but ultimately it's not gonna work. It's just not gonna work. Yeah. There come my soldiers shooting, advancing. And the half-tracks. Oh yes, they're half-tracks. And there he goes. Very nice. They have no chance. It's okay, we messed up these guys. The artillery here in the open has stopped, so we can try to advance these half-tracks. However, there's still artillery raining down over here. Might still be an issue. The enemy so far did not offer a ceasefire. I think that's quite interesting. I would have expected them to do this by now. Okay. You guys Minus the truck. Just you guys. Your soldiers are inside the vehicles. Yes. Okay, column formation. I think I want to drive you up to this creek so that you can use this creek as cover. That sounds reasonable. That sounds very much reasonable. Okay. Oh no, more artillery raining down in the open. I might have to wait a little bit longer. Let's watch. Okay, the enemy unit here inside the forest has been mobbed up. I lost 2 men. This is acceptable. And the forest is now ours. Artillery raining down over there. No more artillery here. In that case, I think I'm good to move these guys. Okay, I want you guys to drive forward. And you will drive in a line formation. You will go fast. You will... No, there is artillery landing here. It must belong to this strike. Okay. I hope it will be finished by the time we get there. Yeah, okay, this strike is finished, but there's still this one. It's ongoing, and I don't know where the rounds are landing. It's super inaccurate. Is everybody fine? Can we go? Yeah, we have to move here. Let's do it. These guys, you are to continue your attack through the forest. Establish yourselves here. So that you can support this attack. We have a second half-track unit here. You guys will go as well. And I will want you to be... Oh, I don't know. Hereabouts. Yeah. Here is an artillery strike planned. Let's have a look. Which one is it? Can't tell. But I think it's... Okay, yeah, it's this guy. So actually these units do stop. Do not go near that. Might be a bad idea. Is he also responsible for this? Yes, he is. More enemy movement. They're immediately getting shot at. Yeah, they're not having a good time. Should I maybe move up some units on this road? But there's all this artillery fire next to it. But it's not on the road. It's just nearby. Okay. Let's see, I have some scouts here. Well, that was pretty close to the road, actually. I'm hesitating to move my units across the open. If the enemy has machine guns here, they could cut them down in no time, and I do not have too much stuff that can support. Except for all my machine guns. Yeah, I think I can risk it. Let's send out these scouts. Without that truck, of course. You are to move to here. You are moving in a double line. Spread out, please. And I do want you to move fast. You're moving to there. And then you are attacking towards this position. You're using smoke to do this. No! Damn it. Forgot to hold shift. Okay, there. Then there. Let's go, scouts. My half-tracks. They're advancing. So far so good. They're not being shot at. I'm just concerned that an artillery shell might land on them. But let's hope that they'll be fine. Lost the focus. That's nice, and now they're being shot at. The enemy does have machine guns. And he is lighting up the half-tracks, so the Panzer Grenadiers will now deploy. Ouch. Yeah, we're taking losses. Guys, I wouldn't mind if you shoot back, to be honest. You should acquire these guys by now. No? Okay. That's a Maxim. And it's pretty much out in the open, so I don't understand why you guys can't see it. You should be able to. Please, somebody kill that Maxim. Focus fire on that thing. There you go. Shoot it. Don't be shy. Okay, now somebody's suppressing it at least. Yeah, okay, we're starting to suppress them. But those were unnecessary losses. And there are still Maxims alive that are shooting back. Yeah. An attack across the open is always risky, but I hope that I would be able to get them into this creek here, from where they would be covered. Unfortunately, that didn't work. And we also discovered another enemy position over here. But by now, the enemies have been discovered by everybody else, and they are being shot at. I'm thinking about moving up some tanks to support. I really should, shouldn't I? So I do have some Panzer II. This one is broken. Okay, I have 3 intact Panzer IIs. They are well suited to intervene here. They are, after all, quick scouting tanks, and yeah, I lost a unit. Okay, it's time to get a move on and to do something. So do go fast to here. Apparently just suppressing the enemy with machine guns is not working, and the losses are mounting. Wow, that's a lot of enemies. Unit lost. Who? A half-track. Yeah, the half-track that we were following, they got lit up. Very unfortunate. And this unit here, they are, well, in trouble. But they lost some men, but they're still somehow okay. Somewhat okay. The Panzer IIs are moving. These scouts are attacking. I don't know if they will be enough though. But with all this fire support pouring in, I think they should be fine. We just need to suppress the enemy. Yeah, that's just what I need. Look at them. They are panicked. That's just what I need. That will allow the scouts to advance. And this Maxim, well, that's a hero of the Soviet Union that won't live for much longer. Same here. The Soviet Maxims in this game have the nice advantage that, in contrast to the machine guns of the Germans, you can set these things up on the edge of the trench. They are very compact. And That allows your gunner to be in cover while he shoots. Compare that to the German machine guns here. Currently, you cannot set up these things on the edge of the trench. If these things dig in, they have a kind of shallow position that they dig out, where the machine gun is placed inside, but it does not offer the same level of protection as a real trench does. So that's unfortunate. Scouts are advancing, nice, nice, nice. More enemies over there, Panzer IIs are in the position that I ordered them into. I need these guys to advance. You know what, go to... don't go to here, you will be quite close to this artillery strike marker, but I'll just have to make sure that I move you in time before this starts to land. Oh, this enemy position, they are being suppressed to hell and back and killed off. So the scouts will be able to advance. I can hear a Maxim shooting again. That's something. Yeah, it's that one back there. It's once again shooting at these guys. But units are already aiming at it, so this should be a short affair. I did underestimate the amount of enemies here. Just a little bit. It's fine now. It's fine now. We will deal with them. Come on, scouts. Wow, you have this big artillery landing next to you. But yeah, we have enemies running away from the edge of the tree line. So we are breaking the morale of the first enemies. And over here, this unit, they are advancing. And I should order them to continue their advance. But we will just use the infantry for that. These guys, the half-tracks will stay. So you guys, you are to advance. You are to use smoke, not go fast. Advance across the open. This could be bloody, but we need to keep up the pressure. Panzer IIs are advancing. And they will be able to suppress the enemies very well. The enemy does not seem to have any anti-tank guns, so my tanks are quite safe. Excellent. Okay, this artillery strike here is being called. So this will be interesting to see where these shells land. I hope they don't land on my men. That's a firefight. Good job. Go get him. Yeah, we are getting closer. Soon we will be inside hand grenade range. What does this guy have on his sleeve, I wonder? Oh, it's scout. Okay. Yeah, very soon they will be inside grenade range, and then these enemies have some problems. I hope you guys still have some grenades. I can actually not tell. I have to look at an individual unit. He doesn't. These guys, they have grenades, yes. And we are very close to this trench now. And the half-tracks from over there are still shooting and suppressing. But all in all, this trench is now doomed. It's surprising that these guys are not running away yet. That really does surprise me. I would have expected them to run by now. And I just lost the officer here. He has been hit. Maybe he's just wounded. Let's hope that he's just wounded. Panzer IIs are doing some good work. I could have them advance up to here to really put some pressure on the enemies. But it's okay for now. Although now that the infantry is advancing onto these positions, it's actually a good idea. Move to there. Okay, this trench, it is, yeah, hand grenades are being thrown now. So the position will soon be ours, but they are throwing hand grenades back. Yeah, they have grenades too. The enemy is now offering a ceasefire. I am surprised that it took so long. That somehow suggests that the enemy does have more forces than I am aware of. That could be an issue. But let's see. First, yeah, they are dying one by one now. And now this guy is running away now. Well, that took some time. Yeah, they are now leaving the position. They are getting away from here. I believe they will be picked off before they can reach the safety of the trees. And then the scouts can establish themselves in this position. Yeah. This guy's still hiding in the tall grass. Well hidden, as you can see. But he won't be able to hide for very long. There comes a grenade. Well, that missed horribly, but these ones are looking much better. Goodbye. Okay. Jesus Christ, is there another Soviet inside one of these holes, or what's going on? No? Okay. The position is ours. Over here, my infantry is advancing, but not gonna lie, it's not going as well as I hoped it would. And Maxim has once again started to shoot. Okay, let's... Oh wow, not everybody dismounted from this unit. Do dismount. I will send another wave of infantry towards the enemies. Okay, you and you are to advance on these positions here. There we go. Oh wow, enemy commanders. And those are some grenades. Oh, that's a lot of grenades. But they are not in the hole with him, unfortunately. He won't be able to hide for very long, though. More soldiers are arriving. And another Maxim. This time it is set up out in the open here. Not inside the trench. But it's in a very nice rear slope defense position, as you can see. It can basically shoot at everybody who crests this little rise. That's a good position. That's a very good position. Okay, you are supposed to go and search for cover here. My tanks, let's move them closer. So that they can put more pressure onto the enemies. And we should be able to clear this out very soon. By the way, now that this position has been taken out, I might move more units up the road and into the forest from the south. I do have you here. You are quite suited for this, so you are to move. Let's see, you are to move to here. And from there, move to here. And then attack towards here. Okay. Panzer II's excellent position to suppress this machine gun, so it won't be able to fire anymore. And by the way, you should not turn your side armor towards the enemy. That's silly. Don't do that. This machine gun, I'm not sure, but I think it can pierce the Panzer II's armor from the side. Yeah, this is good suppression now. Nobody's getting out of this. At least not alive. Panzer II's are now also suppressing with their autocannon, and that is super deadly against enemy infantry. Good job. Go get him. More enemies here, hiding in the grass. Oh, that's a machine gun crew. You can see he has the base plate of the machine gun on his back. I don't know where you're trying to go, but maybe you're trying to get to your machine gun. But it doesn't look like you will be able to make much use of it. You do have a PPSH though, that's still a dangerous weapon. Yeah, the enemies are still resisting, using their positions here on the edge of the tree line. I might be inclined to move up Panzer II's to increase my support and my ability to shoot at the enemies directly. Yeah, move the Panzer to the road. Yeah, these enemies are starting to run away. So this is a good opportunity to put more pressure onto them. Oh, you have spotted somebody. That's nice. So he'll be dead soon. Going up against entrenched enemy positions is not easy. Not if you come out from the open like this. So it is understandable that we are taking quite a lot of losses. Quite a lot. It's not ideal. It really isn't. I maybe should move this unit that already swept this forest into the fight as well, together with their half-tracks. But the artillery strike here is concerning me a little bit. Where is this stuff landing? Over there. And, oh, and here. Okay. In that case, guys, please do make an attack move towards these enemies. Just go. Put more pressure on them. Move. Scouts here are holding position. They are occupying the trenches. Good. My artillery is still hammering this forest, which is very beneficial. Actually, where is this artillery spotter? He's over there. He's calling in this very nice strike. He will be ordered to call in more, I'm sure. Where's this unit that I called in? They are coming. They are coming. Come on guys, hurry up a little bit, would you? Okay, these units, you know what, you have advanced enough. Just the infantry, please. You are to hold position inside this trench. You have one survivor of the infantry. He is to hold position in that trench. The second wave will try to break through. The enemy has... it's interesting because they really can set up rear slope defense here, if you look at this. And they are making use of that as much as they can. I think without my Panzer IIs here, this would be much harder than it already is. Can you see these enemies? You should be able to, so turn your attention that way. Maybe you can pick off some of them. And you here, I want you to advance. Let's see if you can provide some more support. This tank, let's... Oh, there we go. I didn't even realize they were retreating. The enemy is gone. We took 36 casualties, they took 55. The ratio is not as good as I would have hoped, to be honest. But it's okay. It is okay. We dealt another powerful blow to the enemies. If we have a quick look at the achievements, yeah, that's fine. Let's take a quick look at the battlefield. What were we facing is the question. I am curious. Let's scroll through the units. Okay, look at this. The headquarters unit of the Leningrad, what is it? The Leningrad School for Tank Commanders. They were here. So yeah, this was a command and support unit, as you can see. Many trucks, repair troops, essentially. They got killed off, that's good. Who do we have here? Battalion commander of the 275th Detached Machine Gun Battalion. Okay. He survived. He is still alive back here in the forest. He has a cable guy that's still alive. Who else? Yeah, the Machine Gun Battalion. These guys were giving me some grief. Riflemen. Supported by the machine guns. And quite a lot of those actually. Maxim, another Maxim, and another Maxim, and another Maxim, and maybe one more, I don't know. So these guys managed to kill quite a lot of people. If we look at this one killed 7. This one killed 25. This one killed 18. It doesn't say how many this one killed, maybe nobody. But damn, Maxim machine guns. They are deadly. They are really good. They can keep up a nice sustained fire because they are water cooled. Okay, let's go back to the operation and see what we achieved. Battle group routed, platoon routed. That's it. Nice. Izvos, the last and final objective, will be ours next turn. I'm sure of that. With all the forces that we have in this area now, we will take the town. And we still need to mop up the resistance down here and over here. And that will all be done in the next turn, which we will take a look at next time. Until then, do leave me some feedback if you'd like. I always enjoy reading that. And have some great days. Goodbye.